Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gilmore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this with this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times and no first down. This defense does a great job being very disciplined up front, being very physical, and now getting 3 stops in a row and forcing a 4th down.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Now on the option. Quick toss. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that.
Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
He wants to throw it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. Bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distance. Second and goal, third and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work for the first time. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Williams will pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Riggs. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you You're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snagged in the middle. It's Tees. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Robinson. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after you've taken the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They go to the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Patterson. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Wilcox. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch. It's Washington. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilcox. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense set for a 1st down play. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the 1st half's winding down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on second and inches. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the option. Got room to work. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He makes a grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, they'll try the middle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far, and it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is...
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. The Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Riggs. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Makes his man miss. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
End off from the gun. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Quick completion to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Using his legs, it's Patterson. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Makes the grab. Might be calling a hot route. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive.